Throughout Hollywood's history, it has always been an industry that has been dominated by white males, from the directors to the actors. In fact, female and minority actors and actresses were normally only cast for niche supporting roles, usually playing at a stereotype, or roles that required a member of that race and/or gender to play them. However, some people might argue that Hollywood has begun to move away from these old habits, pointing at Moonlight's Oscar success and the decision by the Star Wars franchise to cast female and minority leads in their new installments as examples of this change. Truthfully, these people are not wrong. Hollywood has finally begun to make the long overdue strides towards creating equality within the movie industry. However, this change is not without flaw. First off, Hollywood is not doing a great job of offering more lead roles to females and minorities as it may seem. The majority of these new roles have only been extended to two groups, white females and African American males. Unfortunately, this decision means many races are still not receiving adequate representation in the movie industry, especially amongst their female populations. Another issue is that these actors and actresses are still receiving a high number of roles that are centered around their race or gender, while fictional roles that have no specifications continually are given to white male actors. This casting process causes white actors to be considered the default, unless the movie is clearly centered around a different group. Lastly, regardless of any changes that have occurred, white male actors are still vastly overcasted. The main character in most TV shows and movies is almost always white and usually a man. Even if the movie or TV show does have a non-white male main character, there is still usually another white male character to go along as well. Sometimes, white characters are even cast in roles that would make more sense to have an actor or actress of a different race. A large factor for this problem could be due to the fact that the behind-the-scenes personnel are predominantly white males. From the writers to the producers to the directors to the studio heads, the majority of the people working to make the movies are white males, making it more likely for them to cast actors in their own image. Unfortunately, through America's celebrity culture and the power of media, Hollywood's actions negatively influence racial and gender-based hierarchies. By constantly using white male actors, the viewers begin to perceive this concept as the norm, thus creating a mindset that supports having positions of power and importance predominantly filled by white men. Furthermore, this system creates more white celebrities than celebrities of other races, causing people to aspire to be more like these white individuals and to find them more desirable, as the media is touting them as our society's best. Unfortunately, Hollywood still has a long way to go in order to correct these issues, but the changes have begun to occur, and one can only hope more will follow.